The Business Mentor Talks is vlog by no other, Armando Butz Bartolome. In cooperation with the Manila Times, it aims to bring to life and recognize entrepreneurs who constantly strive to create a living for the community as well. Listen to the Business Mentor Talks with Butz Bartolome.
Sabi nga nila, when you are married, you are all in one. But again, this time, they're also all in one in business. So without further ado, let me invite Mr. and Mrs. Parquera, Noel and Celeste, all the way from Ormoc. Good day to you, Noel and Celeste. How are you today? Kumusta na kayo?
Sir Butch. Magandang hapon po. Magandang hapon sa mga tagapanood.
Okay. Kamusta na Ormoc? How is the city of Ormoc?
Ngayon po ay paparating na ang New Year ng Chinese. So, busy na rin yung mga Chinese school for their preparation. Tapos, of course, Valentine's Day na in few days. Kaya si Chocolate at si Flowers, hindi magkalayo yan eh.
Yeah.
Kaya we're really preparing for the big February 14.
Okay. So Noel, tell us, paano ba kayo nagnegosyo? Paano ba napasok to ko yung Alto Pic na itong chocolate? Tell us something about who you are, what were you doing before, you and Celeste. Sige.
Sige, ako mauna, Sir Butch. Bali, I worked with my former company for 22 long years, no? As part of the power generation. So, nagtatrabaho po ako doon as a safety officer. No? So, yun po yung trabaho ko doon sa previous employee ko. Tapos, because of family reason, when I was assigned in Manila, sabi ni Celeste, I need your help here. Kasi lumalaki na yung kids, no?
Yeah.
Lumalaki na yung mga bata. Tapos, I need to go back home. Tapos sabi niya, kung pwede nga, umalis ka na sa work mo, magninegosyo na lang tayo. Parang ganun yung, yung message niya sa akin. But anyway, nung 2017 nga, umuwi ako ng Ormoc from the Ortigas office ko sa One Corporate Center. Doon ako na-assign dati. So, ngayon, nung umuwi ako, si Celeste naman is into low-carb diet. Parang gusto niyang mag-reduce ng weight kasi nga ay lumalaki din siya dahil sa type ng trabaho niya na sedimentary, parang nakaupo lang tapos So, sabi ko, tapos yun nga, isa sa mga requirement niya is to look for a good dark chocolate. Kaya nung nakahanap kami ng isang brand sa Mercury Drug, nag-hoard pa kami, Sir Butch, kasi ang replenishment niya, 3 months. Yeah. Made in Spain pa. Yung product, tawagin na din sa pangalang Valor. Valor talaga yung pangalan niya. No? Babanggitin ko talaga. So ngayon, sabi ko, why not we will create our own? Yun nga yung Kasi nandito naman yung tableya sa atin. Marami naman tayong beans, sabi ko sa kanya. So here comes our company offer an early retirement program way back in 2019. Sabi ko, pagkakataon na natin to. So I jumped off talaga. Hindi ako naghintay ng sulat or anumang communication from the company. I really write a letter to the company that I'm willing to join the ERP program, yung early retirement program. Kaya yun.
Pero Noel, you spent 22 good years. I mean,
yeah, 22 good years.
A long solid years, di ba? Yung bang, teka, bago ka pumunta sa Alto naman, si Celeste naman, nagtatrabaho ka mo. Sedentary lang. I mean, parati nakaupo. Bakit ano ba ang trabaho mo, Celeste?
I run my own company also. again, before I was part of the government of NEDA Region 8. Then because of the situation of the family, I go out, nag-resign ako sa NEDA. Then here comes, I build my own company, which is a BPO. So we are into actually outsourcing of, we provide outsourcing services to US clients. So basically, yung service namin, we provide accounting and bookkeeping service. So because of the nature of the job, parating nakaupo lang, tsaka graveyard yung shift. So yun yung transition ng body ko. So because of that situation, parang lumaki ako ng lumaki. So when comes the decision that I need to reduce, yun yung nakita kong fitting sa akin, which is to go to low carb diet. So I asked for Noel for help to help me with my drive to reduce my weight. That's why we are, like what you've said, we've been looking for a quality dark chocolate kasi yun yung one of the magandang fitting food for my diet.
So basically, Celeste, Noel, ang naging reason nyo ay because you are growing. Well, the family is growing.
Yes, exactly.
Noel is in Manila. Celeste is working night shift, and again, the second reason is because of health.
Yeah.
Was it really very difficult to make that decision, Noel? I mean, 22 years, sabi ko nga kanina, 22 years na you started. How old were you when you started? 22 years. I mean, ilang taon yun?
After I graduated from college, I really go to my former employee. No?
Wow.
Employers, diretso na ako doon. And kasi dating GOCC kami, no? So sa GOCC, I really watch a lot of my former colleagues. Talagang retirement talaga, no? I attended a lot of retirement parties. Sabi ko, maganda yung company na to at dito na rin ako magre-retiro. Ganun yung yun yung nasa isip ko eh. So, yun nga, nangyari yung naging privatized na siya, marami ng changes sa company, tapos nalipat ako sa Metro Manila, tapos si Celeste naiwan sa bahay, tapos naiwan pa siya, may work siya sa NEDA. She traveled from Ormoc to Tacloban every day.
Yes.
Layo nun.
Drive.
Oo.
Tapos aalis siya ng madaling araw like 5 o'clock in the morning. Tapos makarating siya ng Ormoc after office 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock PM. Every day yun. Monday to Friday. Kaya yun yung reason niya bakit nag-early resign din siya sa NEDA because of family. Sa akin din naman, I need to help her kasi lumalaki nga yung mga kids tapos malayo ako, may work pa siya. Kaya I need to go back home talaga. Yung drive namin na magkaroon kami ng common denominator talaga na which is the family talaga yung namin.
Correct. But did you have any fears? I mean, a lot of people who opted for retirement, like in my case, I had that experience, nag-optional retirement, then nagkakaroon ka ng nightmare, nagsisweat ka sa gabi, the fear, anxiety, and what will be happening, I mean, di ba, corporate guy, we used to work, di ba? Then all of a sudden, you feel na, am I making the right decision? Is this impulsive? Yung mga all the question marks hanging.
Yeah.
Ano ba, dumaan din ba kayo sa ganon, Celeste, Noel?
Yes, personally, dumaan ako nun kasi yung nag-resign na si Celeste, takot ako kasi katimbang ko siya sa of course financial reason, lahat ng bagay, tapos maganda naman yung package sa kanya kasi senior officer naman siya sa NEDA. So tapos bigla siyang sabi niya hindi na ako magtatrabaho sa NEDA, alis na ako. Tapos
that's a sudden decision.
Tapos nung sa akin din naman kinukonvince talaga ako, sabi ko ayoko muna, sabi ko. Tapos biglang nag-change ng direction yung management to reduce manpower. Kaya halos siguro lahat ng mga kasamahan ko, yung mga asawa nila, umiiyak. Kasi siyempre nawala ng trabaho, no? Pero Celeste, tuwang-tuwa kasi it's a good package na may early retirement program, no tax, tapos maganda yung package, ilang percent yung nila. So,
Mm.
sabi niya, talon ka na. Sabi niya, talon ka na. Pero yung parang emotionally, hindi ka pa ready kasi you're used to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, naghihintay ng service. Tapos, ganun
Ah,
ka rin yung nasa isip ko. So, matagal siyang nawala. Matagal siyang
okay.
nawala.
So the reason, well, okay, ganyan talaga mag-asawa, no? Timbang, no? Plus and
Yeah,
minus, di
yeah.
ba? Yung ganon, di ba? But in your case, for example, you have a common vision with a common goal to achieve. But why chocolate? Is it because of Celeste's dietary requirement? And how did you learn? Imagine from a safety officer to learning how to make chocolate. I mean, both of you, how? How did you do it?
Iba din yung ano
Paano?
kasi when I plan to, gusto talaga ni Celeste is structured siya, CPA siya So structured yung gusto
Yeah,
niya.
yeah, yeah.
Gusto niya bumili
Yeah.
ng franchise.
Kasi nandun na
Tapos,
yung
nandiyan
system.
yung system,
Mm.
papatakbuhin mo na lang, ganun. Ako naman is,
Creative siya.
creative ako, tsaka ayaw kong parang sundin yung ano man yung gusto nila. Gusto kong baguhin kung ano man yung dapat baguhin, kung ano man yung dapat ayusin. Gusto ko yung ganon. Kaya sabi ko sa kanya, magnenegosyo ako pero basta hindi lang franchise. Sabi ko sa kanya, basta ako yung magde-decide ng what to do. Kaya really start from scratch kasi I'm not into culinary graduate Wala talaga akong
Oo,
background sa pastry, sa pastry. So, gustong-gusto ko talaga unang-una is cacao farming. Kaya, tapos cacao farming, then chocolate making. Ganun talaga yung nasa isip ko. I will plant my own cacao, then I will produce. Tapos I met a mentor, sabi ng mentor, tatanda kang bigla dyan kasi hintay mo pang mamunga yung cacao mo. 3 taon, sabi niya. Tatanda ka, maubos yung pera mo, tapos abutan ka pa ng bagyo, abutan ka pa ng mga sakuna, sabi niya. Why not unahin mo muna yung middle stream which is manufacturing, i-roll mo yung pera mo, tapos balikan mo na lang si farming once na you're strong enough to spend your money on farming. Kaya pinasukan ko talaga siya with the guide of the mentor, pinasukan ko yung manufacturing on my own, with the help of the family, with the kids. Pinasukan ko siya na parang yung ko dati, yung katakot ko sa work ko sa sa former employee ko, na parang ginawa kong busy yung self ko. Bali, 5 o'clock in the morning, nagtatrabaho na ako sa kitchen ko. Tapos, parang yung usual routine na umalis sa bahay, pumupunta sa manufacturing. Yun yung nangyari.
So was it easy the first few years of starting your own business?
No, it's not.
Ano yung mga naging Celeste, ano naging trial and error?
Maraming marami kaming errors din. Marami kaming experience na error, but we took that error as we took that as a lesson for us. Kasi he started the business during pandemic. So we did experience talaga. But it's I'm just so taken for his courage that even though it was during pandemic, but he never started his product development at time. And me on the side, I'm setting up the system in terms like, for example, the finances. I set the system there, and also I did most of the research. I researched more about his industry. Then I researched saan siya pwedeng mag-training. That's why I get from that research, I got good people wherein he enrolled. He enrolled at the chocolate making. That's why he transitioned from the tablea making, naging chocolate making na kami. So we have different lines of chocolate. But we
Pero
started
considering pandemic, I mean, Celeste, hindi biro-biro yon. It's not you're not free to go out, and there are a lot of constraints, shipment, logistics, and all this. But nevertheless, what was your first experience when you came up with your product? Ayan. Ano ba yung unang original na product ninyo?
I have only 2 products, The tablea, and the quick melt tablea, and the 70% tart. Kasi yung goal ko naman is to give Celeste kung ano yung kailangan niya 70% tart.
Talagang
Yeah,
true
yun
love.
talaga yung
Talaga
unang-
palang true love yan, Noel.
Yes.
Valentine's Day ngayon, Sir Boots, ha? 12 days more to go.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
yun yung unang product ko talaga. Tableya at saka 70% dark chocolate. Yun talaga yung finocus ko. Nangyari noon is, nag-produce ako noon, tapos, pero bago ako nag-produce ng tableya, halos tinikman ko lahat ng mga tableya sa buong Pilipinas. Bumili kami ng tableya from Luzon, from
Samples.
Mindanao, from Cebu, from Bohol. Tinikman namin kung saan pwedeng lumugar yung tableya na gagawin namin. So pinag-aralan namin na yung tableya sa ganitong lugar, may kunting asin,
Profile.
yung
Mhm.
sa lugar na to, parang sunog. So we really profile ourselves na pag gumawa kami ng tableya, kakaiba sa ibang lugar. So yun yung unang goal namin.
Which is really part of the in business, di ba?
Oo.
Hindi ka nagpa-plunge agad na eto alam ko, hindi. One, you learned, you got a mentor, Celeste made the research, kayo you broadened the market by visiting all the tableyas available in the market. And then finally coming up with your own concoction. Ganun 'yun,
Yeah.
di ba?
Yes po.
All right.
Tapos
And
po, yung-
how was it acceptable sa market ngayon? O yan, nagbenta na kayo. Nagbebenta na ba kayo or you were not really selling yet at that time?
No, when I opened the business way back in October 2019, parang 1 week lang yung product dev ko eh. Diretso na ako.
Diretso na siya. Kasi for gifting na kasi for Christmas.
Tapos Christmas na, tapos ano pa siya, first time in Ormoc, parang yung mga tao parang nagkaroon sila ng interest, ay, may gumagawa na pala ng ganyan dito sa Ormoc. So parang ganun yung nagiging ano niya. Tapos, syempre, nung we started the business, yung equipment namin limited lang.
Mm-mm.
So, yung isang batch ng refining machine, 3 kilo lang yon, 3 araw tatakbo yon. So, ibig sabihin, may customer ka, naghihintay ng 3 araw bago siya makakuha ng order niya. So, ganun
Wow.
yung naghihintay
Kasi
sila.
we started small
Small scale lang talaga.
Small scale.
Oh, but para ba sabi nga natin artisan, di ba? I mean,
Yeah. Small batch lang
skills,
talaga.
Small batch.
Oo.
Kaya
Pero
naghihintay yung mga
paano nagkaroon ng paano nag-gain ng momentum ang mga market nyo? Was it just in Ormoc or what?
when we started the business, especially the first quarter of 2020, we are the second city in the Philippines that into lockdown, di ba? Nag-lockdown na tayo, March 15, March 16, Ormoc nag-lockdown.
Yeah.
So, si Leslie naman is tinocus yung kasi into BPO siya eh. So,
Yeah.
alam na niya yung e-commerce. Kaya, doon kami nag-umpisa sa
May
e-commerce.
little bit background
Okay.
din.
Oh, may little
So,
background sa
Ako
e-commerce.
yung aggressive in terms of the marketing side. So, nakafocus ako sa online na
E-commerce, di ba?
Yeah, yung
Okay.
cloud
E-commerce.
market, yung target namin, yung platform, si Celeste yung nag-set up, siya rin yung gumagawa ng daily post, sino yung mga target market, yung mga
nag-ads din kami, naka-targeting na siya.
yung mga different segment profile ng customer, siya rin yung nag-aral doon. Kaya ako naman yung operation, ako yung tagaluto, tagagawa ng
siya yan.
produkto. Siya yung merkado, siya yung nagtutok doon. Kaya kami din yung isa sa mga naunang naggumawa ng door-to-door delivery. Kasi during that time, hindi pa naman sikat sina Grab, sina si Foodpanda, bigla lang sila sinikat during the pandemic, di ba? Ako naman, sarili kong sasakyan, talagang nag-house to house lang ako pag may mga order kasi hindi nakakalabas yung mga tao eh. So,
Pero
from
ang ganda ng combination ninyo. I mean, Celeste, because of her BPO, ito yung sinasabi natin na not everything that you learned or when you were working, you'll toss out of the window. But you,
Yes, correct. That's exactly.
na-pick up mo di ba? Natuto ka, I mean, even before BPO, were you aware about all this e-commerce and all this? No?
No.
No,
I just
hindi ba?
learned that skill from my clients actually.
Oh,
And
see?
what they're doing, then how, and from those bits and pieces I learned from them, how can I apply that sa business namin?
Galing, ang galing, ang galing. So nagkaroon kayo ng tandem talaga, no? Nag-swak yung
Yeah.
inyong skills because imagine if both of you are not digital aware, wala mangyayari diyan eh. You'll be looking at each other na lang, di ba?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
to move. So was it easy to sell online, Celeste, your experience?
Yung constraint lang namin on the online platform is you need to be consistent. Actually, yun talaga in all marketing, you need to be consistent. Kasi at times, kasi ako lang or siya, so basically, it needs energy na dapat
Yeah.
consistent ka nagka-campaign. And like for example, I'm also handling yung isa na company, nandyan pa siya, nandyan pa yung family. Yung focus mo talaga, yung energy, yun na maging creative ka. Hindi at all times you are on that creative zone. So yun yung constraint. I see.
So
During
yun
that
ang ano ha. Ang ganda. So where are you now? By the way, why Alto Peak? Yan. Tell me, how
Yeah.
did you
I
arrive
can
at
answer that. He choose the brand.
I choose
sige.
Alto Peak because si Alto Peak is siya po yung pinakamataas na bundok sa Region 8.
Okay.
Mountain po siya. So, tapos, at the bottom of that mountain, like few kilometers away, meron din akong konting farm.
Oh, okay.
Tapos, parang hindi naman ako Chinese feng shui na tinitingnan ko yung lahat-lahat. But, yung brand recognition niya, madali. Alto Peak. Madali lang talaga siyang intindihin. Tapos, Alpha, letter A agad. Tapos, redundancy siya, Alto na, Peak pa. Parang ganun yung ano niya. So, ibig sabihin sa, tinatranslate ko sa operation side, I need to pursue excellence. Summiting dapat, no? I always pursue yung summit ng Alto Peak to be excellent in everything that I do, in everything that we produce, because dapat nga, peak nga tayo, di ba? Hindi siya magda-drop, no?
So in other words, Noel, it's really the branding, the packaging speaks of your character, of your past experience, di ba? You're after quality, you're very precise, okay? And you want to make an impact, di ba? Ganun nangyari.
Yes,
All right. So, ano-ano ng mga products ng Alto Peak? You have different kinds of products that you came out with.
Yun nga, nung unang product namin in 2019, 2 piraso lang, no? Tablea at saka dark chocolate. Minsan, parating na yung December, isang nanay, dala-dala niya yung anak niya. Excited masyado yung bata kasi pumasok siya sa isang maliit na chocolate factory. Isip ng bata, matamis. Nandiyon na, registry sa isip ng bata, sweet talaga kasi chocolate niya eh. Pero natikman yung 70%, nasira yung mukha niya. Parang hindi niya maano yung mukha niya kasi papait. Kaya yun yung birth ng ng first milk chocolate. Gumawa ko ng milk chocolate thereafter na pinag-aralan ko siya tapos ginawa ko agad in that week alone, ginawa ko siya. So nagkaroon na kami ng 3 produkto. Tablea, 70% dark at saka milk chocolate. Yung iba naman is market driven mayroon na tayong 80% kasi yung ibang petro natin sa 70%, sabi nila, ba't tumatamis ng 70 mo? Baka kailangan mong i-increase. Gumawa ka ng 80, alam ko may bibili niyan, sabi niya. So gumawa kayo ng 80. Tapos sabi niya, parang tumatamis, gawa ka ng 90 plus something like that kasi matamis na sa akin. Talagang packet ako because of the need of the market. Kaya ngayon, consistent naman yung mga petro na yun na bumibili sa product na yan. No? May tagal, lalo na yung mga elevated sugar, yung mga ento-diabetic na talaga sila. So, more or less, ginagawa natin yung produkto because of the need of the market. At the same time, we do creative transformation of some product na magugustuhan din sa merkado katulad nung mango dip, no? Yeah. Alam natin ng mango dip, nakakabili tayo sa merkado pero parang lusaw na yung chocolate, hindi na masarap. Tapos parang nagtutunaw lang sila ng tsokolate, dinidip, okay na yon. Sa atin hindi. Talagang gumamit tayo ng tsokolate talaga na na talagang tayo ang may gawa. Tayo ang may gawa.
So yung packaging mo, your first impression is that the packaging is imported. Anong evolution ng packaging ninyo na ginawa ninyo?
Nung November of 2019, nag-enroll talaga ako sa PTTC. Diyan sa World Trade
yes.
Center, nag-enroll talaga ako ng training talaga kasi yun nga, per your advice before, I need to talaga. Yung horizontal dapat strengthen talaga, no?
Correct, correct.
So, paano malalabel yung isang produkto na premium kung pangit yung damit? Parang ganyan eh.
Yeah.
Ang nasa isip namin. Chocolate kasi is a premium product na hindi nga siya hindi nga siya staple eh. Parang talaga siya for gifting. Sa isip mo na for gifting siya, dapat talaga hindi ka mahiya na ibigay mo sa tao kasi maganda yung produkto. Maganda yung damit, maganda pa yung laman. Kaya malaki yung investment pero binihisan talaga namin ng tama na standard na yung layout, tapos maganda yung design para kung itabi mo siya sa mga nauna sa merkado na mga kilalang produkto, hindi ka na rin nahihiya kasi maganda na rin yung mukha niya.
Actually, impression ko if I don't know you, it's foreign. Ang dating foreign di ba? I mean, yung packaging, the white, the dark brown, all the name, and really be at par with any international brand. So, ganun ba ginawa niyo noon?
Yeah. Kasi yun yung pandemic, parang natutulog kasi yung mundo Parang ganun yung nasa isip natin Lahat takot, lahat may mga parang agam-agam kung ano ba yung mangyayari sa mundo, di ba? But for us, we research, I look for mga designers online, yung talagang dati mga parang yung yung talent nila binabaan na nila para magkaroon lang ng benta, yung mga ganun, no? But eventually, after so many trials, parang hindi pa rin kami kontento sa output nila. So we look for local talents or mock.
Yeah.
Then yung local talents na yon parang naswak talaga yung ginawa niyang design for us. Sabi ko, ito na to. Parang may kunting kirot na sa puso namin na wow.
Yeah.
It means a lot to us, no? Kaya sabi natin, sayang din to na magiging design lang tapos walang actual product, sabi namin, no? So, naghanap din kami ng supplier. Problema ng supplier is usually China. Ang taas ng MOQ, tapos ganito pa, ang hirap pa nilang i-communicate, Alibaba, Alipay, mga ganung bagay. No? So ang ginagawa ko, nag-attend kami ni Celeste ng mga trade fairs.
Yeah.
Nagpunta pa nga ako ng Thailand, ng Propac Asia, just to look for a good release provider, solution. Tapos, one time, may na-meet kami from Cebu. So, sila na yung gumawa ng produkto namin ngayon, no?
Yung packaging.
Mayroon lang pala sa Cebu, kaya nakagawa kami na.
You went around, You went around. Pero maganda yung size and then even packaging, hindi, nakakarton pa. You will even keep that packaging kasi as you're eating, you keep looking and reading the story. There's a story behind the packaging, di ba? So what is your plan now for Alto? What are your projected plans for bringing the product?
Yung natin ngayon, Sir Boots, sabi mo nga nung we've met in online like during the pandemic, way back in 2020.
Yeah,
no?
we remember that.
No, na parang bigla ka lang lumusot sa FB page namin tapos ito, sabi nyo, kung sinong may gustong dyan, online consultation, I'm free. Tapos bigla kang tumawag. that is our takeaway with your statement before na you need to strengthen your horizontal. No? Kasi yung target market lang namin ngayon, hindi lang naman Ormoc. Even in Iloilo, alam ko, hindi talaga kami bumenta doon kasi maraming choices, no? But what our intel doon is to do B2B. I talk with Marriott Hotel in Iloilo. I talk with isang hotel pa rin doon. I talk with mga manufacturers doon. So yun yung ano ko na pag nagkausap kami, magkaroon kami ng B2B agreement, then that is our sale na. Hindi na yung pagpunta lang namin parang pasyal lang, no? So,
Yeah.
yun yung goal natin na ma-penetrate natin yung local market, then eventually yung international market talaga. Kasi may potential yung nagjo-join kami ng mga trade fairs nationwide, yung sa bahandi ng Region 8. Sabi ng is if you're ready, dadalhin ka namin sa iba-ibang lugar. Like DTI will sponsor
Yeah.
yung AMB, yung Export Management Bureau. They will bring lots of micro entrepreneurs abroad just to join as long
Yeah.
as you are qualified,
Correct.
no. Kaya
Oo.
yun yung target natin na one of these days mabigyan tayo ng opportunity. Ormoc City will have a banner product, Altupic, na talagang makarating sa abroad as a product talaga.
But tell me, eto ba have you tested the product? Kasi I've talked with some people from in the chocolate industry. They're scared about shipping it to Singapore, much less in US because of the shipment. Have you analyzed that, Noel and Celeste?
Ang criticality po ng produkto ay heat at saka impact, no? Heat, pag naka-feel siya ng heat, nalulusaw. Pag yung packaging mo ay hindi sturdy, napipisa, parang na Kaya mayroon akong isang nakitang another packaging na we will eventually explore is paper tube type. No?
Oh, okay.
Paper tube is makapal, at the same time sturdy.
Okay.
So,
So,
kung mayroon ngayong isang manufacturers in Cebu nga napasok na yung Amazon because of that packaging.
Correct.
Kaya sabi ko, kung napasok niya yung Amazon because of that packaging, we will really explore that type of packaging and we will follow. Kasi proven na yung yung packaging kasi namin ngayon, Sir Boots, is stand-up pouch. Wala siyang protection for impact.
Yeah.
Wala.
So, pag nadaganan siya, pwede siyang masira, no? Pag masyadong mainit, pwede siyang malulusaw. But the paper tube type is different. Kasi makapal siya, tsaka matigas pa yung yung packaging.
Correct. So those are the things, no? Kasi if you look at your product in business kasi, you're not only maintaining the local the target within your own region or probably much more in NCR or the whole Philippines, but looking at in international, no? International. That's how you kasi ang product mo hindi ito pang general mass
Yeah.
no? Ito yung medyo upscale na chocolate, hindi ba? Wherein sabi mo nga pang regalo na you'll be proud of. And that's one of the things that entrepreneurs are now looking at, no? Kasi never stop learning, di ba? Tama naman.
You need to learn.
Oo, tama yun. Kasi once you get stagnant, that's it. Plato ka na lang. But again, the world has no boundaries. You are in digitalization now. Then bringing the product to the major stream, yun ang magiging challenge ngayon That will be the glory, crowning glory ng Altupic. Sabi nga natin, di ba? So yun. Anyway, share with me, there are a lot of viewers here that you will probably husband and wife who are also corporate, and they're probably asking or looking at each other. Pwede pa tayo magkatrabaho sa susunod na kabanata ng buhay. Ano ba nangyari? Paano kayo nag-gel? Paano kayo naging swak sa husband and wife? Kasi yung iba, nakakausap ko, husband and wife, weekends lang ay hindi na sila magkatiisan no? Kumbaga, sana weekdays na no para they can go separate ways. But what are your takeaways, Celeste, as the wife of Noel and partner in business? Ano ba ang takeaway mo, advice mo sa mga kababaihan, Celeste?
I think you need to really trust your partner. Because for me, you've said before na do you experience terror or like anxiety. I do experience that a lot. Because like for example, we are running two small businesses. So tsaka yung we have good number of employees already dependent on us, and yung family namin dependent na rin sa success ng business namin. So daily talaga I do feel that anxiety, but every time I woke up, then I really tell him talaga everything, even my anxiety, I tell him that. Then usually when he talked about me, then he talked about God and how we should surrender, because I really tell him talaga that everything that is happening sa Altopic, sa business ng Altopic Chocolates, it's not really like our own power working. We really feel that there's something really extraordinary working for us.
Yes.
We're working for the success of the business. So in that way, and we draw strength from that also. I think that's a major for us. We're in that push us to be outside of ourselves, then just do what we can do, then leave the rest for him to work it out for us. Because like for example, like every time we think of thing like we should do this, we should be researching about this one, we should push our business to be like this. Then from that, once we decided to go with that idea, then here comes like someone really is extraordinary, because there is someone coming on our way that will help us solve that one. So even without our effort, really there is an intervention already.
Correct. So it's really a trust, no? I mean, ikaw naman, Noel, hindi ka pa pinanghihinaan ng loob. You know, and working together with Celeste.
Hindi ko mahinaan ng loob.
Baliktad ako, Sir Butch, kasi I don't have anxiety. Parang chill-chill lang kasi ako, no? And ang sa akin kasi is, I trust my God. Parang sabi ko, Lord, tinanggalan mo na ako ng trabaho. Doon ngayon, nagninegosyo ako, tulungan mo ako, sabi ko sa kanya, no? So, yun yung ano ko sa kanya, when Celeste experience more of this anxiety, mga uncertainties in life, I keep on pushing her na we need to celebrate small victories, no? We need to think that hindi natin kaya to kung wala siyang tulong, sabi niya. Exactly. So, that is why yung take away namin, yung give back namin sa kanya, when I pray to him, sabi ko, Lord, make us an instrument to help other people. Yun naman talaga yung prayer namin eh. When we see na lumalaki si Altopic at marami na kaming empleyado, from a nano entrepreneur, which ako lang dati, ngayon 18 na yung empleyado namin, no?
Dami na.
So ngayon, makita mo na dami namin natutulungan, tapos yung mga social enterprise advocacies pa namin, na yung mga farmers, yung mga waivers, even yung mga preso na natutulungan namin na maibenta yung mga produkto nila, is already a good sign for us na tuloy-tuloy natin to kasi maraming nakikinabang at maraming lumalago din yung buhay. Tapos siguro ito na yung sign niya na magpatuloy tayo, sabi ko sa kanya.
Correct. Pero maganda ito, no? Kasi ito nga yung purpose natin ng vlog. You know, there are a lot of giving hope to people who are looking for it. Telling people that it's not too late to learn, just like you. You know, transition in life. You know ba, minsan tayo may mga crossroads. People are scared to cross the bridge of the unknown, but you did. And again, the challenges and we're really working on your own. In other words, you're the boss na ngayon. Hindi na yung meron kang boss, di ba? So yun ang isa doon. So bilang isang negosyante ngayon, like ngayon may mga kinakaharap tayong economic challenges, no? Anong tingin mong magiging way for Altopic to survive the challenges in the economic stages we're in? You know, prices are, the commodities are increasing, you know, electricity. Where do you want to take the course, no? Kasi kayong parang kapitan ng barko eh, no? You want to avoid the storm. where would you want Alto Peak to be heading in this sign of the times ng economic challenges natin?
Yung ano namin, Sir Butch, nakikita na namin yun. Kasi like, for example, there are a lot of aspect na beyond our control, no? Especially the raw mats, no?
Yes,
Yung
the
raw
raw
mats natin, ang palaging nagbabago halos araw-araw, linggo-linggo. Just 2 weeks ago, I received a communication from our major suppliers na ito yung increase namin. Hindi lang 10% ha, halos 50%. At we cannot, parang hindi pwedeng i-change agad namin yung presyo namin, di ba? Mahirap yun, no? So, ang goal talaga namin is to reduce the overhead cost, no? Mechanization, increase the productivity, maximize the potential of your employees, empower them to be creative, produce more, entertain, provide good services to our customers, to give them reason to come back, to give them reason to buy again, and to give them reason to patronize local product kasi magaling tayo. So we need to instill that to our customers. Yun yung goal natin kasi para maging liquid tayo eh. Kasi kung hindi tayo magiging liquid in the operation, especially asawa ko ay isang accountant, napapagalitan po tayo, Sir Butch, no?
Nagkakaroon ka ng memo, ha?
May memo.
To explain.
Do you receive the memo? Ganun agad, Sir Butch, no? So, mahirap yun na katabi mo ay accountant at na-question, ino-audit ka, no? So, importante talaga na gawan mo ng paraan na magiging liquid yung operation, ma-maximize mo yung potential, empower mo yung mga tao mo, at alagaan mo yung mga customer mo. So, yun yung ano natin. Yung tungkol sa mga uncertain concerns, raw mats, lahat-lahat ng wala tayong control dun eh. Pero kung saan man tayo may control, doon tayo mag-focus at
Correct.
At be resilient. Yun talaga.
Oo, yun ang dapat natin mga bigay, no? Kasi iba nagnenegosyo, konting dagok kung ibigay na, no? Nagfo-fold up na, di ba? But again, kayo, you grew up in the midst of the pandemic and you know already the challenges, but you're able to reach the peak, no? Of where you are, where you want to go. Again, Noel, Celeste, it's been a good time sharing, especially how you have crossed the bridge of the unknown, both of you, and now growing using the name Alto Peak, no? And we hope to see Alto Peak not only prospering in the shores of the Philippines, but also going global, no? Especially in the North America, di ba? And become one of the good brands, known brands, no? Kumbaga, we can always be competitive with the brands, no, that are known. There's always a room for growth, di ba? So, I wish you all the luck. And again, I hope you are an inspiration to a lot of entrepreneurs, huh? Okay? So again, thank you very much, Noel, Celeste. God bless. And again, keep that vision alive. All right?
Thank you,
All right?
Sir Butch.
Sige. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.